Hey guys, welcome. How's everyone doing? Um, Good evening. This is Matthew Lewellin, Mantis Music. This is part of the Shit Out the Doubt vocal analysis study. And it's late. I scheduled a stream for noon for you guys to check it out, but it's kind of a sobering one before we kick it off. Letter A bands. There's been a few deceases in the music industry, in the music world, basically. We've heard of Joey Jordison passing, and uh, April 26th, 1975 was his birthday, and he passed just recently here. Now, hey, what's up, girls? What's up, Germs? I hope they can hear me. That's my daughter right there. But I wanted to let you guys know that as part of my music journey, I personally knew Joey Jordison back in the cold flatlands of Iowa. I started my music career there. But I'll go ahead and do a recall on what I remember. And see, I came to California as a youth, and obviously they stayed there, and some of his cohorts obviously formed in Slipknot. I was running. It was a very tumultuous time, and I was running from boredom, I guess, to wanting to be in California to pursue a music career, and it worked out better. I'm happier with the weather and everything, but basically, I wanted to show you something. This is a little vignette of youth. This is a writing journal that I really excelled in the town called Waukee, Iowa. And I knew right then that I wanted to perform, wanted to sing. However, it's funny because I did a lot of caterwauling, and I was coming into my own, smoking cigarettes and not developing the voice necessarily to a health standard. But obviously, that's when a lot of us were getting together and exchanging Kiss records. And I remember Joey had, all the solo Kiss albums. And, we all influenced this little tight circle, influence each other with all that, thrash metal, Metallica. And it just, this was the 80s. Glam rock, Sunset Strip rock was happening. Guns N' Roses were on the scene. As a kid, I snuck out of my parents' house to check out Aerosmith and Guns N' Roses. And I can't remember Coliseum there. I'm not sure what it is called now, but I forget. But it was really cool. It was something I had to do. Sorry, Mom and Dad, but I had to do it because that element was total genuine, and I'm seeing, and I'll get into these artists later as we progress, and I'll cover a few of the songs, but seeing Steven Tyler, Joe Perry, Brad Whitford, Tom Hamilton, and Joey Kramer, to see Steven Tyler come out and do a couple flips, and they were so dynamic. And seeing Guns N' Roses. They actually opened up, and I remember I was, peering over the ledge there where they loaded the bands in, and I saw Slash riding a little bike, a little mongoose bike, and and Axel was just chilling out, with a drink, and I forget, maybe Duff was around, but just seeing, it's like going to a wrestling match when you idolize performers and stuff. It was really cool. But moving on, with Joey Jordison and writing, collecting music, we also were in a band, and the band consisted of you know what? I can't even remember, but it's irrelevant at this point. I remember I gave Joey Jordison a Leather Wolf album, and that was his like influence of, oh wow, this is cool. This is he came into his own as a drummer and was getting into a lot of bands. Fast forward a little bit, I was training. I wasn't that good, but I caterwauled pretty good, thrash and stuff. Well, right before we were to play a major venue, it was called the Runway back in Des Moines, Iowa. And obviously Slipknot and them have played there. Hang on, my computer's going to die, it looks like. And do I have my charger? Darn it. Yeah, I do. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I do have it. Just hang tight. Shoot. Hang tight. Hang tight. Intermission. I want to get this out. I want to be able to talk to you guys about my history and stuff. And I do apologize. I'm not going to delete this. This is all candid. This is all part of it. What you got to do. Okay. I'm back. Okay. Thanks, guys. So basically, he came into his own. I wanted to do music, and the venue was the Runway. We had 4 songs, and there's a few of them in here, and a couple of them you can see the writing I did. And thanks, YouTube, for allowing the platform. A lot of people need to purge this. This is history. And I want to show you a couple things called Circle of Circumstance we did. Actually, the band was called Maná. If anybody remembers that or knows that, that was the first startup band. And what it is it was kind of a thrash metal band. And this is going to be a progression. This was on the demo. The Chair. One called Mass Execution. And I wrote the lyrics to this. I've always been a lyricist. I love purging, but anyways, so I wanted to show you that was the first writing lyrical content with Maná. And the only thing is we were supposed to play the Runway. Now, the week before, there was an ice cream social. And you guys trip on this. The fact is we all set up, and I vaguely remember a couple members now. Tim Corey, I'm not sure if he's around. He was on bass. He actually sang after. And another gentleman who played guitar that I cannot remember. But the thing is, it was an ice cream social in the Midwest, Waukee, Iowa, where I graduated. And whoever's checking this out, you might have too. And so the music started, and I was so excited. That was my first performance, and the adrenaline was so revved up. Well, there was a lot of people there. There was at least, I would say there was at least 50 people, and I'd say about 40 were elderly also. So, here's this music. It's kind of thrash metal, and I remember I was in the corner because I like to make my grand entrance as well. And so here they come. They're playing really hard and fast, and then all's it was like a Tasmanian devil. Matt Lewellin he came out behind the school and was just running around. I remember I ran through the crowd, around the building, um, and the seniors and the choir director was there too, checking this original band, Joey's band, out. They were all losing their minds, and oh my God, what is this? And it was like the most eccentric thing, and it was a complete embarrassment. But that's performance, baby, and you're gonna tell Steven Tyler to not run around. You're gonna tell Slash, don't wear your hat. It's like it's just performance. It's raw energy, and I think that's what sets them apart, is if they have a unique energy. So the thing is like, it was like an embarrassment because obviously they were just mind boggled at this band and stuff. So anyways, I was kicked out and of Modifidius, and there's some people on YouTube that have all that merchandise and stuff that Joey drew and whatnot, and the dates and stuff. But so the runway gig was gonna happen, but I couldn't do it and I was very devastated because the idea and the concept of music that fills me, the soul and the energy that drives myself, is that desire and that passion, that blessing to perform. And you'll notice this is part of the series, kind of raw and uncut. This is called Shit Out the Doubt, and there's going to be a series of music appreciation where I'll go into different artists, different singers, bands of different eras and different genres, and the impact that they've made on myself personally, but like the world in general. A karaoke style song analysis where I'll do some of my favorites and I'll take requests and kind of break them down to what I feel that they're doing, and I'll demonstrate. And so basically it's a tribute to Joey Jordison, the world's somber, and they made an impression as well. And or I should say he, as we're talking about music and him specifically. And that's going to conclude this little live stream. Thanks this is about 14 minutes of hearing me rant. But it'll be cool because I'll interject some of these little vignettes of youth, and it's quite fun, and it's humorous, and it's a part of this evolution. So have a good day wherever you may be, whatever time zone, whatever country. And my name is Matthew Lewellin. Check out MatthewLewellin.com. I've got my recordings and videos. and this YouTube series, and Facebook. So I look forward, and a little spot of tea to your health, and good day, as Paul Harvey used to say, good day. So thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.